even numbers, odd numbers. In this video, we will learn about even and odd numbers. A number is a symbol used to count how many there are of something. There are even numbers and odd numbers. The even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. The odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. First, let's look at even numbers. The even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. An even number is a number that can be split into two equal parts. For example, the even number 2 can be split into 1 and 1. These are equal parts. They're both the same. The even number 4 can be split into 2 and 2. These are equal parts. They're both the same. The odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. An odd number can't be split into two equal parts. For example, the odd number 3 can be split into 1 and 2. These are not equal parts. The odd number 5 can be split into 2 and 3. These are not equal parts. So that's the difference between even and odd numbers. Just think that even numbers can be split into equal parts and odd numbers can't be split into equal parts. An easy way to identify even and odd numbers is to think, does each have a pair or a friend? If each has a pair or a friend, then it's an even number. If it doesn't, then it's an odd number. Let's look at an example. Here are 2 cats. Does each cat have a friend? The answer is yes, it does. Therefore, 2 is an even number. To make it easier, we can outline the pairs of 2. Here are 5 cars. Does each car have a pair? The answer is no. There's a car that doesn't have a pair. Therefore, the number 5 is an odd number. Here are 3 dogs. Does each dog have a pair? The answer is no. There is 1 dog that doesn't have a pair. Therefore, the number 3 is an odd number. Here are 4 children. Does each child have a friend? The answer is yes. Each child has a friend. Therefore, the number 4 is an even number. Here are 7 elephants. Does each elephant have a friend? The answer is no. There is 1 elephant that doesn't have a friend. Therefore, the number 7 is an odd number. Here are 6 balloons. Does each balloon have a pair? The answer is yes. Each balloon has a pair. Therefore, the number 6 is an even number. Here are 9 bees. Does each bee have a friend? The answer is no. 1 bee doesn't have a friend. Therefore, the number 9 is an odd number. Here are 8 animals. Does each animal have a friend? The answer is yes. Each animal has a friend. Therefore, the number 8 is an even number. Here are 12 birds. Does each bird have a friend? The answer is yes. Each bird has a friend. Therefore, the number 12 is an even number. We can easily identify whether a number is even or odd just by looking at the final digit. First, let's see if you can remember which numbers are even and which numbers are odd. Is the number 1 even or odd? It's odd. The number 1 is odd because it can't be split into 2 equal parts. Is the number 2 even or odd? The number 2 is even because it can be split into 2 equal parts. Is the number 3 even or odd? The number 3 is odd because it can't be split into 2 equal parts. Is the number 4 even or odd? The number 4 is even because it can be split into 2 equal parts. Is the number 5 even or odd? The number 5 is odd because it can't be split into 2 equal parts. Is the number 6 even or odd? The number 6 is even because it can be split into 2 equal parts. Is the number 7 even or odd? The number 7 is odd because it can't be split into 2 equal parts. Is the number 8 even or odd? The number 8 is even because it can be split into 2 equal parts. Is the number 9 even or odd? The number 9 is odd because it can't be split into 2 equal parts. Is the number 10 even or odd? The number 10 is even because it can be split into 2 equal parts. So to recap, every number that ends in 2, 4, 6, 8 and 0 are even numbers. And every number that ends in 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 are odd numbers. Now let's look at some examples. 12. The number 12 ends in the number 2. Therefore, it is an even number. 25. The number 25 ends in the number 5. Therefore, it's an odd number. 40. The number 40 ends in 0. Therefore, it's an even number. 77. The number 77 ends in the number 7. Therefore, it's an odd number. Now let's try with some bigger numbers. 53. Is the number 53 an even number or an odd number? The number 53 ends in the number 3. Therefore, it's an odd number. 100. Is the number 100 an even number or an odd number? The number 100 ends in 0. Therefore, it's an even number. 692. Is the number 692 an even number or an odd number? The number 692 ends in the number 2, therefore it's an even number. 389. Is the number 389 an even number or an odd number? The number 389 ends in the number 9, therefore it's an odd number.